Welcome back to your mat. Thanks for joining me. Today's practice is a full body strength and mobility flow with an extra focus on the hips. When you're ready, we're going to get started in a seated position, easy seat, one shin crossed in front of the other. So as you find your easy seat, let the hands rest in the lap. Sit tall, feeling the top of your head grow just a little closer to the ceiling. And then just start to drop into your breath. And then we'll take 3 breaths together. Breathe in through your nose. And then open the mouth. Again, sigh it out. One more time. Let it go. Then close the mouth, let the chin fall to the chest. And then we'll roll the head side to side. And the next time that left ear is closer to left shoulder, stay there. Maybe you lift the chin slightly, seeking out a little more sensation down the right side of the neck. And then chin returns to the chest and we roll our head to the other side. Right ear toward right shoulder, pause. Lift the chin if you'd like, seek out a little more sensation. And then let the chin fall back to the chest. Keep the eyes closed as you lift the chin up toward the ceiling to stretch the throat, front of the neck. And then return your head to neutral. Keep the eyes closed if you can as you turn the palms down to face your shins. We're moving into a seated cat and cow pose. So as you inhale, start to nudge the heart forward, lift the chin, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, round the spine back, tucking chin toward chest. Take a few rounds on your own. The next time that the heart is forward, stay there for an extra moment, puffing up the heart. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, start to send the rib cage over to the right. Just making circles, send the rib cage back in space. And then over to the left. Back around to the front. Reversing that direction, take an inhale. As you exhale, send your rib cage to the left, to the back, to the right, and to the front. Breathe in here. Open the mouth, breathe out. On your next inhale, reach the arms up high, blink your eyes open, look up between your hands, and then pull your hands down through the heart. Exhale. Twice more like that. Breathe in. Pull hands through the heart. One more time, a change is coming. Breathe in, reach the arms up high. This time as you exhale, take a twist to the right, open up the arms, wiggle fingers. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart, blink your eyes open, gaze up high. And then let the hands land in the lap. We're going to turn to a tabletop position now, facing the front of your mat, on hands and knees. Go ahead and activate your hands by pressing finger pads down, and we'll just make some circles around the wrists. Both directions with your circles. And then pause in the center. Reach your, or mm, reach your right leg back in space. Bend the knee. Start to make some circles around the right hip socket. Just a few big exploratory circles, and then reverse the direction. Then reach the right leg back, plant the toes to the ground, and shift forward and back to stretch into the bottom of the right foot. Then pause in the center. Walk the right hand underneath the heart. Left arm will reach up high, twist to the left, breathe in. As you breathe out, we thread the needle, but don't land, just reach underneath. Inhale opens you back up. Exhale to thread. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. This time we land. Left ear and shoulder come all the way to the ground. Keep the left palm open toward the ceiling. Maybe the hand is open so wide that the fingernails press into the ground. Stay as you are or start to add on. Last breath here. We'll reset, unwinding the upper body, right hand underneath the heart, left arm reaching up high, and then start to circle the left arm back in space, just a few circles, reaching back, and then a few circles reaching forward. Next time the left arm reaches forward, stay there, reach the right leg back, spinal balance. Active right hand, finding length from left fingertips to the sole of right foot. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, left elbow, right knee come together underneath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow and knee. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, re-lengthen spinal balance. Stay here or bend your right knee. Circle the left arm back to catch the right ankle or foot. If you caught the foot, gently release. High plank. Shift forward and back in your high plank. Next time you shift forward, stay there. Lower knees, chest and chin to the ground. And slide forward, cobra pose. Exhale floats you down. Two more cobras. Breathe in, heart forward. Breathe out, lower down. One more time. Exhale to lower. Locust pose. Bring your forehead to the mat. Any arms of choice, maybe reaching back alongside body. Take an inhale to prepare. And then as you exhale, start to lengthen from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and fingers. Lengthening so much you begin to lift up off the ground. Heart nudging forward. One more breath. And then float down. Bring your right cheek to the floor. Give your hips a shake or sway your shins. And slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Tabletop presses you back. From your tabletop position, we reach the left leg back in space. Bend the left knee. Make some big circles around the left hip socket. both directions. Then we'll reach the left leg back in space, pressing the toes to the ground. Shift forward and back to stretch into the bottom of left foot. And pause. Left hand will stay grounded. The right arm will reach up high this time. Breathe in as you twist to the right. As you breathe out, we thread the needle, but don't land. Just reach and look through. Inhale to open back up. Exhale to thread and look. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. This time we land right shoulder and ear to the ground. Right palm stays open. You might even feel the fingernails pressing into the floor. You can stay as you are or feel free to add on. Here for just a few breaths. And we'll start to unwind. Left hand underneath the heart. Right arm reaches up high. And then we circle the right arm back. Just a few big circles backward. And then a few big circles forward. Next time the right arm reaches forward, stay there. Let the left leg reach back, spinal balance. Active left hand. And then that long diagonal line from right fingertips to the sole of left foot. Take another inhale. As you exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, compress. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to pause, holding here in spinal balance, or bend the left knee behind you, circle the right arm back to catch the ankle or foot. If you caught the foot, gently release, return to spinal balance. High plank. Shift forward and back in your high plank. Next time you shift forward, stay there. Option to lower to your knees as we find chaturanga. Bend the elbows straight back. Cobra or up dog, slide forward. Downward facing dog, pike your hips up high. Start to pedal your feet. Then pause in your downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet, forward fold at the back of your mat. Bend the knees generously here. Let the belly lay on the thighs and the head is heavy. And you can let the hands reach and dangle down toward the floor, or catch opposite elbows, or wrap the arms behind the legs. You decide what would feel good in your body. And then release all 10 fingers toward the floor, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, refold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Upward salute, look up between the hands. Pull the hands down to the heart. Exhale. Inhale, arms sweep up high. Hands through the heart. Exhale. One more time, a change is coming. Breathe in, arms up high. This time, left hand catches right wrist. Press your right foot down firmly as you pull your right arm up and then lean to the left. So we're creating more space along right side body. Inhale to the center. Bring the hands to the heart. Peel your right heel off the ground and turn your right leg out, finding tree pose. You can stay here in a rooted tree with the right toes on the ground, or find any version of tree that you like. Stand taller on the left leg. Reach right knee down and away. Last breath here. Mountain pose, right foot by left. Let the arms hang by the side bodies, palms radiating forward. Soften the eyelids for a moment. Take a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Inhale, sweep the arms up, blink your eyes open, press palms together, little back bend. Forward fold, exhale. Crawl your hands out, high plank. Shift forward in your high plank. Hold it here, push the ground away, broad upper back, then bend the elbows straight back. Pause in chaturanga, hold. Then cobra or up dog, heart forward. Downward facing dog, exhale. Walk the hands to the feet, forward fold. Half lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Rise to stand, reach up. Hands through the heart, exhale. Inhale, arms high. Hands through the heart, exhale. One more time, a change is coming. Breathe in, arms high. This time we pause. Right hand catches the left wrist as you press the left foot down into the ground. Lengthen the left arm up and then lean to the right. Finding that space down the left side body. Inhale back to the center. Bring the hands down to the heart. Peel your left heel off the ground and then turn your left leg out to the side, finding our tree pose. And then you make it your own. Doesn't have to look like the first side. Doesn't have to match it at all. It can be a completely different tree. Just see what's there on this side. Left knee reaching down and away as you grow just a little taller through the standing leg. Last breath. Mountain pose, left foot by right. Arms alongside body, palms radiating forward as you soften the eyes. Take a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth. Blink the eyes open, sweep the arms up high. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Crawl your hands forward, high plank. Shift forward, wave forward, hold it here, broad upper back. High on your tippity toes. Then bend your elbows straight back, pause and hold chaturanga, the shape. Forelimb staff pose, hold it. Return to high plank, push up. Good job. 2 more like that. Always an option to lower to your knees. Shift forward. Bend your elbows straight back. Pause and hold. Return to plank. Push. 1 more. Shift forward. Bend your elbows straight back. Pause and hold. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Return to high plank. Push up. Downward facing dog. Hips are high. Take another breath here in your down dog. Open the mouth. Let it go. 1 more like that. Breathe in. Open the mouth. Breathe out. On an inhale, the right leg lifts high, 3-legged. As you exhale, right knee toward the right elbow or armpit. Slide it down to the wrist. Zip it back up, 3-legged. Breathe in. Exhale, adding on, right knee toward right elbow or armpit. Slide it down. Zip it up. Stay here. Slide it down. Zip it up, 3-legged. Breathe in. Exhale, last change. Right knee toward the elbow or armpit. Slide it down. Zip it up. Stay. Slide it down. Zip it up. 1 more time. Slide it down. Zip it up. 3-legged. Breathe in. Pigeon pose. Breathe out. Finding your version of pigeon. So option to keep the left leg behind you, or if you'd like to find a 90-90 or deer pose, you'll bring that left leg out to the side. And for our first pigeon, we're trying to stay upright. Lifting the chest, see if you can walk the fingers back towards you. Maybe become lighter on the fingers and release the hands up toward the ceiling. And gently lower your hands down. We're going to turn to face the left bottom corner of our mat. Turning to face, we find a V shape in the legs. So your left foot probably still on your mat, your right leg off the mat somewhere, creating your V shape. We're taking side body stretches. So reach the left hand toward the left foot. And then right arm will reach up and over past the ear in the same direction as the left foot. And then upright and take it to the other side. Right hand reaching toward right foot. Left arm reaching up and over in that same direction. And then side to side. Next time you pass through center, stay there. Plant the hands behind you. Lean back on the hands. Lift your hips. And then lower yourself back down to the ground. Bring the hands to the heart. Look at your right foot. See if you can lift the right foot, hover it over the ground, any degree, and then bring the right leg toward the left leg. Draw the knee into the chest as you interlace the fingers around the right shin. The right foot is lifted off the ground, and we start to lean back, pressing the shin into the hands to create a little balance here. Lean back, lean back. Maybe your left leg starts to lift off the ground. Might not be high, might just be hovering. Wherever you are, try to lift and lower the left leg a few times with control. Everything else remaining still. Next time the left leg is lifted, any degree, hold it right there. Keep the fingers interlaced around the right shin. Start to press right shin more into the hands. Round through your back body to lower yourself onto the back body. Let the left leg relax long on your mat. We'll take a twist. Breathe in to prepare. And then as you breathe out, let the right leg cross over to the left. And return to your back body. We're finding figure 4. Let the right ankle cross over the left leg, and we slide the left heel in closer. Arms reaching down alongside body, preparing for our figure 4 bridge. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lift the hips. And then just notice, is one hip lower than the other? Can you even it out? Keep firming into left foot, firming into arm bones. And then slowly lower yourself down. Draw the right knee into the chest as you lengthen the left leg. And then send your left foot up toward the ceiling. Look at your left foot, rotate the ankle. And then start to use your left foot or your left leg as a little bit of momentum making to help us roll back up into a seat. Have your seat. Look to the left, plant your left hand, reach your right arm up high, wild thing. Lift the hips. Look at your left hand, three-legged dog, right leg high. Inhale here. As you exhale, step the right foot forward, runner's lunge. Dip your hips low, gaze up high. And then turn to the left, Skandasana, side to side. So you can be high in your Skandasana, or you can go low in your Skandasana. Totally up to you. Option to use your hands in the transition. but try to keep the hips as low as possible. Next time you're bent into the left leg, stay there for an extra moment. And then turn to your left, runner's lunge to the left foot. Soften your right knee down for low lunge. Untucking the right toes, let the arms lift up, breathe in. Firming into left foot and the top of right foot. One more inhale. Twist left, exhale, open the arms, water wheel. Inhale front. Exhale to the left. Inhale front. Exhale to the left. Pause and hold here. Maybe a back bend, right arm high. And runner's lunge. Frame out the left foot, tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. Look forward, gather up your energy. We're stepping into the left leg and lifting the right leg for standing L. Take an inhale. Standing L. Shift your weight into left leg. And then firm into left foot. See if you can grow the left leg just a little longer. Warrior one. Right foot lands toward the back of your mat. Offset the feet side to side. Both legs working equally. Then cactus out your arms. Bring the hands to the hips or find an interlace of the fingers behind the low back. Or if that feels far, you can also hold on to a towel between the hands. Pull the shoulders back and down. Take an inhale as you puff up the heart. As you exhale, humble warrior, dive down. Return to warrior one. Then straighten your front leg, left leg. Turn to the right side of your mat, star shape. Reach your arms out, feet out. And then bring your hands to the hips. Look at your feet. Turn your toes in, heels out. As you lift the chest, breathe in. Breathe out, fold forward. Placing the hands to the ground or to blocks. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to refold. Take 2 more breaths where you are. And we'll meet back in a halfway lift, hands underneath the shoulders. Then look at your right foot. To your right foot, simple twist. Crawl the hands to the right foot. Left hand plants, right arm will reach up high. Lean the right shoulder back to open up across the chest. And then let's turn this into side plank. Let your pinky toe edge of the left foot pivot onto the ground. Or maybe lower left knee down for supported side plank. Whatever variation you like. One more breath. High plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. To your downward facing dog, hips are high. On an inhale, the left leg lifts, 3-legged. As you exhale, left knee toward the left elbow or armpit. Zip it down to the wrist. Back up toward elbow or armpit. Breathe in. Adding on, exhale toward the elbow or armpit. Zip it down. Zip it up. Stay. Zip it down. Zip it up. 3-legged. Breathe in. Last add on. Exhale. Zip it down. Zip it up. 2 more. Zip it down. Zip it up. 1 more. Zip it down. Zip it up. 3-legged. Breathe in. 2 more. Zip it down. Zip it up. 1 more. Zip it down. Zip it up. 1 more. Zip it down. Zip it up. 3-legged. Breathe in. Last add on. Exhale. Zip it down. Zip it up. 2 more. Zip it down. Zip it up. 1 more. Zip it down. Zip it up. 3-legged. Breathe in. Pigeon pose, breathe out. Once again, finding your version of pigeon, and it could be different than the first side. So just see what's there. How does it feel on this side? What would add value to your practice on this side? Remembering that you can choose to be in that 90-90. And we're trying to keep the chest lifted. Maybe you become lighter on the fingers and the hands reach up toward the ceiling. Important to keep pressing into left shin. And then slowly bring your hands down. This time we're going to turn to face the bottom right-hand corner of the mat. Legs are in that V shape. Instead of doing a side body stretch this time, we're facing the legs. So turn your torso to face the right leg. Micro bend in the knee, just a gentle bend. Doesn't have to be completely straight or even extended long. A micro bend is fine. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, let your chest lead the way as you fold over the right leg. And walk your hands back towards you. Same thing, but over the left leg. Turn your torso over the left leg. Some kind of gentle bend in the knee. Take an inhale here. Chest starts to lead the way as you exhale. Fold over the left leg. And start to walk your hands back towards you. Plant both hands behind you. Press into your heels. Press into your hands. Lift your hips. And then lower down to a seat. Bring your hands to the heart. Look at your left foot. We're going to lift the left foot off the ground and then bring it over to meet the right. Draw the left knee in. Interlace the fingers around the shin. And just start to press the shin into the hands pulling on the shin as you lean back. Finding just a little balance. Maybe your right leg starts to hover. And if you lifted the right leg just any degree, we're going to lift and lower it. But the goal is to stay in control throughout the lift and the lower. Next time the right leg is lifted, stay there. Really start to press left shin into the hands. Start to round through your back, rolling onto back body. Let the right leg relax long on your mat. We're going to take a twist. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, guide left leg across the body to the right. And as we return to back body, we're going to find that figure four. So let left ankle cross over right knee and then slide the right heel in closer to the body. The arms are reaching down alongside body. Preparing for our figure four bridge, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, firm into your arm bones, firm into right foot, lift the hips. And then just observe, is one hip lower than the other? Can you even it out? And then slowly lower down. Draw the left knee into the chest. Find that interlace around the shin again. The right leg lengthens long. And then send right foot up toward the ceiling. We use it as our momentum maker to begin to rock forward and back, landing in a seat. Once you land, turn to the right, plant your right hand, left arm reaches up, wild thing. Look at your right hand, three-legged dog, left leg high. Inhale here. As you exhale, runner's lunge, left foot steps forward, dip the hips low, gaze up high. And then turn to your right, Skandasana, side to side. And maybe it's different this time. Next time you're in Skandasana in the right knee, stay there. Start to turn to your right, low lunge. The left knee softens to the ground, untuck left toes. Inhale, the arms and torso lift up. And so we press the right foot down, top of the left foot presses down. So we're active in the lower body. Take one more breath in. Twist right, exhale, water wheel. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Stay here. Maybe you find the back bend, left arm high. And then release, runner's lunge. Back knee is lifted, the back toes are tucked underneath. Look forward, gather up your energy for standing L. Take an inhale. As you exhale, shift your weight onto the right foot, left leg lifts. And then grow your standing leg just a little taller, firming into that foot. Back leg just as active as the bottom leg. Then warrior one, left foot lands toward the back of your mat, offset the feet. Then cactus the arms. Bring the hands to the hips or interlace behind the low back, or if you were using the towel. Then we pull the shoulders back and down, lift the heart, take a breath in. Humble warrior as you breathe out. Both legs working hard. Return to warrior one. Release the hands up. And straighten your right leg. Turn to face the left side of your mat. Star shape, reach the arms out, legs out. Then bring your hands to your hips. Look at your feet, toes in, heels out. As you breathe in, lift the chest. Forward fold as you breathe out. We're here for 3 or 4 breaths. And then we'll meet back in a halfway lift. Look toward your left foot. To your left foot, simple twist. Turn to face the front of the mat. Right hand plants, left arm reaches up. Lean the left shoulder back. And then we turn this into side plank. Pinky toe side of your right foot finds the ground. Maybe supported side plank with the right knee to the ground as well. Just finding whatever version feels right on this side. High plank, chaturanga, cobra or up dog, downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg lifts, three-legged. As you exhale, right knee toward the right elbow or armpit. Hold it here. Zip it down. Zip it up, three-legged. Breathe in. As you exhale, pigeon pose. This time, if you'd like to walk the hands forward, you can, or any other version of pigeon. You can stay upright as well. Just a few breaths here, not staying too long. And then walk your hands back toward you. Returning to three-legged dog, tuck your left toes under, send your right leg up high. Breathe in. As you breathe out, crescent lunge, step the right foot through, reach your arms up. Then look up between your hands, start to press the palms together. And then pull the hands down to your heart. Staying here in your crescent, breathe in. As you breathe out, twist to the right. Any twist. Return to crescent. Then start to turn to your left, goddess squat, temple pose, toes out, heels in, cactus the arms, shift side to side. Let your knees reach in opposite directions. Then look to your left foot, warrior two. So we're going to step that right foot out. The heel moves away. Shoulders away from the ears. One last breath. Then straighten your front leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Maybe shorten your stance by a footprint. And then lean forward, left fingers reaching forward past the toes. And then down. This could be a really nice place to have a block underneath the left hand. Reverse your triangle. Then bring your hands to the heart. Look at your right foot, to your right foot, Skandasana, side lunge. Inhaling here. Look back at your left foot. All the way to your left foot, we crawl the hands, lizard lunge, both hands inside the left leg. You can stay here in high lizard with the back knee lifted, or if you'd like to soften the right knee down, you can start to move into any other variation of lizard. And it's good to use this time as an exploration. Last breath here. And let's meet back in high lizard, hands underneath the shoulders. The right knee is lifted. Look at your right pinky finger. That's where your right foot is going to step for Malasana Yogi squat. Step forward. Sink down into your Malasana. Hands to the heart for a moment. See if you can lift the inner arches of the feet, just energetically. And then forward fold. Heel toe the feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Refold, breathe out. Rise to stand, reach up. Pull the hands down through the heart. Pausing here, we're going to cross the right ankle behind the left ankle. Lift the heels, turn to the right to unwind the legs, forward fold. Halfway lift, refold. Crawl your hands out, high plank. Shift forward, find chaturanga and pause. Cobra or up dog, heart forward. Downward facing dog, hips high. On an inhale, the left leg lifts high, three-legged. As you exhale, left knee toward the left elbow or armpit. Zip it down. Zip it up, three-legged, breathe in. Exhale, pigeon pose. Once again, your choice. Find a version of pigeon that feels good on this side or that you can sit with. It doesn't necessarily have to feel good, but it should not be painful. There's a difference between something being uncomfortable, intolerable, and something being painful. If it's just uncomfortable, we can sit with it. But if it's painful, we should probably back out, find a different route in, a different variation, or modify. And then start to walk your hands back towards you. Three-legged dog, we return. Send the left leg up. Breathe in. As you breathe out, high crescent. Step the left foot forward. Strong legs. One more breath. And start to look up between your hands. Press the palms together with the heart. And then pull the hands down to the heart. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, twist to the left. Any twist. Return to crescent. Reach up. And start to turn to your right. Temple pose, goddess squat, toes out, heels in. Shift side to side. Then pause right in the center. Hold it here. Reaching knees away. And then look towards your right foot, towards your right leg. Warrior two, not Skandasana, warrior two. Long stance. Space between the shoulders and ears. And start to straighten your right leg. Option to heel toe the back foot in a footprint or two. And then reach right fingertips forward, pass right toes far forward as you can. And then down, maybe to your block or shin. Reverse your triangle. And bring the hands to the heart. Look at your left foot to the left foot, Skandasana. And look toward your right foot. All the way to your right foot, we crawl the hands, high lizard lunge. Both hands inside of the right leg. And then you can stay here in high lizard or soften the back knee down. Choose what works for you on this side. We're here for a few breaths. Take one last round of breath, and then we'll meet back in high lizard. Hands underneath the shoulders, both hands inside of the right foot. Look at left pinky finger. That's where left foot is going to step for Malasana. Bring the hands to the heart. Or if you'd like to play with a little crow pose here, plant the hands. Bring the knees toward the backs of the arms, maybe all the way up into the armpits. Gaze forward. Maybe one toe lifts, maybe a few, maybe all of them. Eventually, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Get there how you like. Option to skip everything and go straight there. Or if you'd like one last vinyasa, chaturanga, and all that, take it. And then from your downward facing dog, we're going to lift the heels up high, ripple forward to your high plank. Shift way forward. And then we're going to slow lower onto the belly for a count of 8. Start to bend your elbows back, passing through chaturanga. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way down to the belly. Give your hips a shake. And then bring your forehead to the mat. One last locust pose. Arms reaching in any direction that feels good. Take an inhale. And then lengthen to lift, exhale. Lots of energy. Keep growing just a little longer for 3 and 2. Last moment, lower down. Left cheek finds the floor, shake the hips. And then we're going to roll over onto the back body. So take your time, rolling over. When you find back body, separate the feet a little wider, maybe about as wide as your mat, and let the knees sway side to side. Next time the left or the knees are to the left, let them stay there. You can remain as you are or stack the left ankle to the outer right thigh. This encourages just a little more internal rotation of the right femur. And then we'll switch to the other side. Let the knees fall over to the right. You can stay as you are or stack the right ankle on top of the outer left thigh. And then gently start to unwind. Let the knees sway side to side a few more times. And pause in the center. Heel toe the feet together. And then stack the knees over the hips, dorsiflex the feet. We're going to squeeze the knees toward one another as we separate the feet away from one another. Just a little more internal rotation. And then draw both knees into the chest. One last squeeze, wrapping forearms around the shins. Take a big inhale. Maybe bring your forehead closer to your knees. Squeeze everything tight. Even tighter. One more breath in. And then let it go. Stretch out. Find Shavasana or any other restful position. Hands can rest at the hip creases, or one to belly, one to heart. Or maybe the arms are just out alongside body with the palms open toward the sky. Just be and breathe. Thanks for practicing with me today. I'll see you next time.